Welcome back guys to part 9 of my 100% guide for AI limits. We're getting very close to the end now, only a few more parts and we'll be ready to jump into New Game Plus for that cleanup to pop the final few trophies. But to begin, we're just going to come around here, we're going to knock off this necro, drop down to the platform just below, grab this item and we're going to drop down onto the train platform. We're going to go right here and grab that contemporary resonance. We also grab that chipped item just on that ledge before we drop down. Up these escalators and you'll find a hidden boss, the Necro, the Wanderer of the Undersea. So there's two ways you can beat this guy. You can just keep attacking his legs, kind of like, is it walkers in Star Wars? You can kind of knock him down like doing them, just keep attacking his feet. Or you can go up the escalators. There's two spots in the corner of this room. You can head up the steps and you can jump up and onto his back. Yeah, you jump onto his back and then just attack the clusters on his back, and once you destroy the final one he'll just fall down and die. But when you do jump across him, if you do want to do that route, you have to wait until he walks reasonably close to the platform, otherwise you just won't reach him and you'll just fall down and fall over and die. But yeah, this is one way. Just keep attacking his legs, eventually he'll go down. Once you've done so much damage he will fall over and you can do a fatal attack. I think it's on his belly where you do the fatal attack. He'll also spawn small enemies at the same time, but they're weaker versions. Yeah, so when you get that Necro, which looks like one of the stronger types, it's a lot weaker than what they are normally. And when you are on a platform, if you do want to go that route, he will sometimes spawn loads of orbs and it will shoot beams of infection at you, so just be very careful. You might want to stay just below the platform until he comes in line with it and then quickly run up and jump on him. And when you beat him guys, you get that trophy, the Wanderer of the Undersea. Like I say, when he falls over, fatal strike his belly button or his nipples to do a big amount of damage. And he'll drop them items, you need them, a nuclei and another seal. Then you're going to come up here, you're going to drop down this hole guys, and it's going to take you back to the branch. Right, so I'm going to level up. I'm going to start leveling up technique now. I've got spirit up to 18, strength up to 35, vitality is on 11, life is on, what was life on? Was it 40 or 50? But yes, now we're going to start leveling up technique. Right, so we're going to come up here, we're going to climb this ladder. Stone should be in here, providing you follow this quest correctly, as we have done so far. Grab that Sleeker item. Also grabbed the chipped item there. Come across this beam and talk to Stone. Try not to fall down, because in a second after exhausting his dialogue, you'll be able to kick the rope and free him. He'll fall rather dramatically down a massive half a meter distance. Then you're going to drop down, chat with him, and he will join you for this upcoming boss fight. This boss to begin with, it will try to knock you off with wind. Well, first will come the rays of lightning. Avoid them and then stay behind Stone, because he's a quite heavy dude and the wind will not affect him. So yeah, stay behind Stone guys, otherwise you're going to get knocked back quite a distance. If you're lucky, you can probably kill this boss without it getting a chance to fly over to the other side of the arena. I've managed to do it once before, but almost every other time he's always managed, or sorry, she, I think it's a she, she's always managed to fly to the opposite side. So yes, once you reach her, just apply the pressure, and yes, if she gets a chance, that's what will happen. You'll just have to make your way back over to her, but you should be able to defeat her on this second attempt. I think one time what happened is I triggered the piercing to proc when she was about to warp across, and it stopped her animation and it allowed me to keep defeating her where she was initially. But yes, once you got her, talk to Stone afterwards. He'll give you the Sleeker and that'll be it. That's part of his quest line advanced. So yes, make sure you've exhausted his dialogue, and we're going to continue along the highway and up the slope at the end. We're going to be finishing Stone's quest in this video. I can't quite remember if we finished any of this yet. We do get down to a secret area at the bottom kind of off the game where you need to go to get some of the endings. So we are going to get down there. We're also going to get the trophy, I think, for defeating every lost blader. But yes, come up here, grab that Icarist, carefully drop down here, guys, turn around and grab that item hidden behind you, the adaptive fragment. Head along here next and you'll reach your branch. Yes, and that woman bent over next to it. Yeah, don't get any ideas. She is a merchant. You can buy things from her. Yeah, I don't know why she's standing like that. She's got to have like a crooked back or something. But yes, I'm just going to upgrade my technique a bit more. I'm on live 40, aren't I? Sorry, I can't quite see sometimes with my tiny screen when I'm editing. Right, so what I'm going to do now, after using that branch, I'm going to come over here, kill these two clusters, grab this adaptive fragment. Be careful, as you can see, the poison will inflict when you walk in the swamp. Yes, the swamp is green. It inflicts poison on you. Take out this enemy next. There'll be some mages above you, so just be careful. They will be lobbing little balls of lightning at you. Yeah, so watch out for them. They carry a few sparks. Right, so take that big guy out first if you can. Get rid of the clusters. And then once it's safe to do so, we're going to go in this middle part of mass. This middle part of land here. These are of course weak to fire because they are made of necrophilia. Yes, grab the item there. The Icarist. Right, and then come over in near where we fought that big guy. And there should be a path leading up on the right. Once you get out of the swamp, you can use an antidote if you want. Or if the poison's almost worn off, you can just leave it for a little bit longer. Right, yeah, so make your way up here next, guys. Take out this enemy if she's there waiting for you. Grab this final merchant's map. Yeah, that's a final one, merchant's map. Once we give that to Kion, back in the top apron, we will get a trophy. And that will fully unlock the final stage of the shop. Right, drop down here. We've got a church enemy up ahead. With the nice yellow wings coming from her back. So carefully attack him and take him out. There will be an elevator in a minute we're going to use. Let's just take out this punk first. Right, she's toast. Right, destroy these 3 necro blobs, whatever they're supposed to be. Yes, you've got a file on that ledge and also an item beside it. All I want is the item, that's all I'm interested in. Right, so what is it? Oh, an Icarist. So grab the Icarist. Grab these items over here as well. Silica, Contemporary Resonance and Adaptive Fragment. I think some of them dropped from the big guy. Right, use the elevator up here. And just near this ledge, do not drop down. Just grab this item near the ledge. That is a levitating core. Grab that one. Then we're going to come along this kind of narrow path. Looks like a kind of like air duct or something. Yes, grab that item there. Then come back along to the side ledge. Follow it around. And you'll eventually come to another path, guys. High above the room below. Take out this enemy. And go around the left corner to find another item. So here is a Silica. So be very careful now. You need to do a jump. Yes, to do a jump there, guys, to jump across. Knock her off or maybe kill her beforehand. If not, yeah, the fall will break her legs. And you've got to do another jump in a second. Grab that nutrition item. That's very important, guys. You need that. So grab that nutrition cube. Jump across. Yes, be very careful. It's hard to see that jump. I mean, I have actually just ran a few times and just dropped down it. So yes, there was a second jump there. So make sure you're ready to jump across. On this other side ledge, take out the enemies. Grab any items they drop. Carry on along here. Grab this item at the end. That is a new seal. I can't quite read it on my screen. But yes, that's a new seal there, guys, you want to take. So grab that one, then carefully drop down here. Grab this crystallized bone, drop down again, come through this door behind. You have to come through here because there's a weapon here which we need. So get its memory first. You'll get another seal, of course, another normal seal. And once you've got that, grab this new weapon, guys, the Dawnfrost. For some reason, when you pick this up, it automatically equips it. I don't know why. But yes, I'm just going to go back to my corrupted bladed greatsword, my weapon of choice in this everlasting fight against the forces of evil. Yeah, that is my weapon of choice. So now that's all we need to do at that path for the time being. We're going to drop back down to the bottom carefully. Right, I'm just going to buff myself with fire, so I'm ready to take out all these punks. Right, so come in here, take out all these dweebs, grab the item at the back. Just be careful if any of the magic enemies teleport to you and lob their balls of electric. Right, so grab that crystallized bone. Come along here next. There's going to be a giant blob here. Yes, the queen of the hive. There she is. But first of all, we're going to take out these little blobs at the side. So take out that necro blob on the right. And we've got a few more to the left, hiding an item. Yeah, so grab that item there, the levitating core, then come and talk to the blob. Now, very slowly, talk to the blob. Yes, the blob speaks, believe it or not. I'm just going to use an antidote because you can actually die while talking to it. Poison will still be working in the background. So we're going to feed it mud ball 3 times. So feed it mud ball 3 times. Do not give it an intuition cube yet, because otherwise you will not get to talk to him again. It's not a big difference, it just means you get a free item if you do it this way. So give him 3 mud balls. Yes, so 3 mud balls and then 1 salted mud ball. And at the moment you can only give him 1 at a time. So you have to do it 4 times. So 3 mud ball and 1 salted. And as a reward for filling him up, he'll give you a Icarist. Once you've got that item, you want to give him the nutrition cube and then he'll move on, guys. Yeah, it's kind of like an energy drink. It'll just give him loads of energy. It'll start moving forward again. Yeah, kind of smells like she's been sat there for about 3 weeks. But yes, you'll come through here. And look, he's waiting, stone. You'll get a trophy there, guys. Friends reunited. If you mess that up, then you probably have to do a new game plus. Just follow this quest line again. But yes, you get a trophy. Stone will kill the blob. Yeah, whatever you do not get friendly with stones. That's what happens to you. And you get that item. And talk to him again, and you'll get 50,000 crystals, which is a huge amount. I don't know what that item's supposed to do. I think it's just some kind of story reasons. It means you've completed this quest. But yes, got a trophy. You got that key item, and you also got the 50,000 crystals. Obviously, the trophy was the most important. The rest are just a bonus. So next up, come back to the main path. Now go right. We've been going anti-clockwise around the swamp, and this should be the last path we have to take. And this is one leading to where we need to go to progress the story. So take out all these enemies. You might want to focus on the women first. Yeah, you might want to focus on her first, guys. Yeah, because they don't get very happy when you kill their sister. So yeah, focus on them and then take out the little blobs. Right, got an item in the corner. That is a adaptive fragment. Grab that, carrying up the slope up the left. Oh, and I've been pierced. Never mind. So you can jump across here to that bit of land in the middle, the upper part of it. Grab that normal seal, the moon of radiance. Yes, grab that normal seal, guys, and then jump back across. If you fail the jumps, it can actually be a bit tricky jumping back across. But just fall down and head back up the path. You don't have to jump across, just saves a few seconds. Right, so we're going to take out this enemy next, and then we're going to grab that item. I think we've got one or two. Well, we've killed 1 boss already, actually. We've got at least 2 boss fights in this video, I think. At least 2. Can't quite remember if it's the 3rd or not. But yeah, take out all these blobs and the other enemies. Then we can finally grab that item with no danger of being attacked. Yes, the tiny resonance. Grab that. Carrying upwards. Yes, you might find another one of these mage enemies. I'm just going to knock it down. And carry on through this path. You'll reach a ladder. You might have spotted this earlier when we were grabbing an item near a ledge when we're up in a roof space. So yes, climb a ladder. This actually takes you to a train station. Yes, hurry up, and you shouldn't miss your train, guys. It should be arriving in a few minutes. So yes, go left at the top. Grab the adaptive fragment. Right, up the escalators. And the train should be straight ahead, assuming you wasn't late. But first, spin around. Sorry, I almost forgot about this one. Spin around, come to this stairway, and there's going to be a dew essence at the top. Yeah, so grab that dew essence. Now we've upgraded our ability to use live juice again. They now basically heal you for more. There's 10 of them to get, and 10 purified soils as well. So yes, once you got our dew essence, come down, guys, and board the train before it leaves. Right, yes, loading screen is basically hiding the train journey for you. But once you spawn in, trigger this new branch fixed. You can upgrade if you want to. I'm just going to put more into technique. I think, like saying, I think I'm taking technique up to 35 now. I think that's what I'm doing. Yeah, because if you put for example 3 levels into strength, so it goes up to 38, but then 3 into technique, you'll see that you'll get bigger gains from the technique, because 35 is kind of like the cap, the soft cap, but a lot of stats in terms of scaling as well. So yes, up here, just come ahead, kill these enemies, and then grab that item from the middle circular table, reception desk, the diamonds. So once got the diamonds, we're going to go back towards the middle, make way to the end of this platform. You'll see an elevator up ahead in the middle, but behind this pillar on the right, just opposite the elevator, there'll be a corpse. Grab the tape player from him. Come around here, kill a little droid, the flying droid, and I'm going to take out the yellow robot, whose weapon is on fire. Right, grab this item next, the Celica. And we're now going to go down the elevator. Yeah, I think we do in this video. There's like a big vertical shaft area where you have to slowly drop down, and it's quite tricky actually, because some of the drops are for some reason really high, and they take you down from like 100% to 1% HP. Yeah, some of the jumps on that bit are pretty crazy. But yes, grab that item, grab a salted mud ball, which somebody left on the bench. Take out this enemy with a flamethrower. Yes, vending machine, if you want to check out what it's got, guys, we'll just buy some more outfits. So you can buy long hair and also the twisted braid. Before, I'm pretty sure they added them in an update, because before the day 1 patch, there's nothing in this vending machine before. I mean, there's just items, there's no like new outfits, but these just suddenly appeared after the update, so I don't know what happened there, but yes, they should be in there now for you. But yes, we're going to come in this train, kill this enemy on the other platform, grab an item around the back there, then we're going to drop down in the hole in the train track behind the train. Yes, grab the luminous diamond and then drop down this hole at the back. So once you drop in, there's going to be 2 carriages you can enter. There's a carriage where you have to enter from the side door, and a carriage where you have to enter from the back door. We want to avoid the side door carriage for now, and we want to be going in the back door one. And there, guys, is the soil. So yes, grab that soil in the corner. A new soil to give to self Delpha. Yes, very important. Make sure you've got that soil in the corner. Right, you kill this next. Yeah, sorry, I am emphasising that probably a little bit too much, but I just want to make sure you don't forget it. So I'm trying to get rid of these enemies first, just so I don't get swarmed all at once. There's a lot of these yellow robots here. Just a few, quite a few. So yes, we're going to head into the train where you enter via the back or the front door. Leave the side door train for now. Kill any enemy nearby. Grab the adaptive fragments. Come back out, go left, kill these next few enemies. So you've got another yellow robot and 2 flying droids again. Yeah, so take them all out. Up here will be a another branch, the hidden platform. Yep, and now from here we're going to warp back and make our way to the hidden area. So yes, rest of the branch, guys, hidden platform. But now, after resting, you're just going to trigger that just so we can warp back there later. Yeah, it's going to come back down the steps, back into this flooded subway. And now we're going to enter the carriage, which you enter from a door on the side. Yeah, I didn't know how else to reference these trains, so in my text guide, yes, grab that item there, guys. A crystallized... Oh yeah, that's a goods. So grab that crystallized item. Come near, kill these enemies. Yeah, I didn't quite know how to refer to these, because there's 2 trains. They're very similar, so I just said one of them you enter from the side, the other one you enter from the back. And once through them trains, grab the crystallized helmet. Or sorry, bone. Sorry, it looked like helmet there for a second. H-E-L-M. Yeah, grab a crystallized bone. Grab a sleeker. I'm grabbing a lot of helmets on First Berserker. So yes, that word is very fresh in my head at the moment. I don't know why this looks like a wig. I guess it is a wig. We bought it from the shop, didn't we? So once down here, this is kind of like these hidden shafts. Grab this save point first. Yes, all I will say is going down here, guys, be very, very careful. It's down to you if you die. Do not blame it on me. Right, so we're going to carefully drop down on this beam just below. Then we're going to carefully jump across. I know it's a little bit awkward, but carefully jump across. I don't find controls too bad on this, if I'm honest. Yeah, then keep going left on the beams into this broken pipe. Grab the crystallized cluster. And then we're going to run over to this end and drop down onto the ledge below. Always look below before you drop down. Just make sure you're not going to miss anything. Then from here, drop down onto this beam. Follow it across here. Yeah, carefully make your way across. And you can drop down again to this doorway. Yes, this doorway is going to lead us to the last lost blader. And for some reason, so in this room, you've got some alcohol. But if you look at this room, look how it looks. Like how things are spaced out. And then look at this room at the top. It's completely identical. I mean, hopefully they're going to fix this at some point. But yeah, the room's completely identical. I kept going down the elevator at one point because I kept thinking it kept getting sent back down. So actually, you've probably used it like 5 times in a row. So I was like, I've been here. And then it finally clicked that the rooms are exactly the same. So yes, hopefully that's something they're going to pick, because it's quite confusing when the 2 rooms are exactly the same at the top and the bottom of the elevator. So yes, here it's the final lost blader of the game we found in. So be very careful. I'm sure you can imagine, because it's the final one, it's probably going to be a bit more difficult than the rest. That's just how these things work. But it still goes down pretty quickly, as long as you keep the pressure on, guys. And don't get hit too many times, of course. Yes, if you don't get hit too many times, then you're less likely to die. So once you beat him, you'll get that trophy, guys, and you'll get that new weapon, bladed longsword. Yeah, that trophy is for killing every single lost blader. If you didn't get it, then either it's glitched or you've missed one somewhere. You can look at text guides and find out where they all are. Just type in kind of blader and search for that term, for example, or something. But yes, once you beat him, got the weapon and the trophy, going to come back to the elevator because this way is quicker. You can kind of drop down where we've got that item on the edge of the beam near the wall. But yes, I like to drop down here because it's just easier to get back down from this point. So yes, carefully drop down onto that beam below. You need to make sure you've got full health on a lot of these drops because the drop is so high. If your health isn't full, you're probably going to die. So yes, look down here, carefully drop down to that beam. Right, walk across the platform. Grab a contemporary item. I'm going to carefully drop down again in a minute. You can probably see that Jew butterfly down below. Yeah, so you see, look how much HP that does, so make sure you got full health. I'm not sure if it's supposed to do a percentage stat or a certain amount. But yeah, grab a crystallized cluster and you want to quickly kill the Jew butterfly. So remember, if you use weapon ability, you'll knock it down. Right, we've got it. So we've got another Jew essence. We've got pure crystal and another pure crystal there. Yeah, some pure crystals behind the blue crystals, so make sure you grab that. Then here, carefully drop down onto that pipe below, that broken pipe, which has like a metal grate on the top. Then carefully start dropping down again, and we're pretty much almost at the bottom, guys. So again, make sure your health is full, remember. Some of these heights are quite big, and they will do a lot of damage to your little feet. I know that one looks like it probably should have killed you, but I don't think there's any others close by which are close. I think that's the closest drop, so we don't really have much of a choice. Yeah, there is another crystallized bone. Drop down just a little bit more, and finally at the bottom. So do not die now, you shouldn't die anyway. But yes, you do not want to be coming down there again. So grab all these items at the bottom. You got a crystallized cluster, 2 of them, or 3 of them, and you've also got an item near the exit, another pure crystal. So grab that and then carry on along this dark tunnel. So this will eventually lead you to a secret area. Grab the item first as you pass by the pure crystal ×1. Along here there will be a branch, but there's also going to be an item on the left. We want to get first. So yes, grab that item. That's a sacred blood crystal. And then come over to the save point. And we now need to walk back to temporary campsite to talk to Malaire and get her attention. She'll move back here afterwards, and then she'll help you unlock the huge doorway. You can grab that memory. That memory appears after you interact with the branch for the first time. So just grab that memory, guys. You'll get another seal. A main seal, that one is seal of the tree. Yeah, that's a new main seal, and that's actually my seal for the remainder of the game, because I really like the seal. It's got some great benefits which get even better after upgrading them. So now going to warp to the top apron in the sunken overrounds, or whatever it's called. Yes, basically top apron, because we're going to give Kion his final merchant's log and pop the trophy. So as soon as you spawn in, come and talk with him, show him the merchant papers. There you go, he'll be chuffed to bits. He's so happy, he's over the moon. He'll give that trophy, guys. Expanded trade routes. As you can see, most of his items are infinite now. Yes, and I think I just wanted to sell a few more items there, just so I can get a few more points to level up. So yeah, if you just need a few more thousand, I guess, to level up, just sell something, guys, get that extra crystals. And yes, now I'm going to change my main seal. So rewrite seal and choose seal of the tree. Yes, rewrite seal and choose seal of the tree as your main seal. And I'm going to pick some normal ones for the slots on the outside. So I'm mainly going for defense and everlasting piercing. Everlasting piercing, remember, it makes your piercing claw last for 50% longer. And the defense seals I normally go with are mainly just like physical defense and whatever element is going to be mostly in the fight coming up. For example, you know the Hunter of Bladers, which does mostly fire damage. So what I would have done if I had this available, I would have put 2 defense, normal defense, 2 fire defense before I did everlasting piercing. But yes, once you're done, guys, we want to warp to the Arboretum to go and say hello to Delpha. Remember, Delpha moved onto the Arboretum because we unlocked the Arboretum. We got that soil along with the one from Twilight Depths. We went back to temporary campsite, gave him to him, exhausted his dialogue, and then he said he was ready to move to the Arboretum. So yes, once you spawn in, chat with Delpha, exhaust the dialogue, give him that new soil which we found. Yeah, give him that new soil. He'll speak a lot, but eventually you'll get that brief little transition. And here it is.
Thank you. There we go. Please take it.
Yes, a purified seal after giving him the subway station soil. So come over to branch next. We're going to cultivate it. You're going to get a trophy. So gardener. I think that's for completing upgrading your life G. That's basically for getting every single soil, handing it to him, guys, and then getting 10 health potions. So yes, you'll get a trophy there for that. And now we're going to continue on by warping to temporary campsite because we need to talk to Malaire next. So yes, temporary campsite next, guys, is our next stop. We'll talk to Malaire here in the middle. Exhaust the dialogue. That's it. She'll agree to help you. Luckily. Yes, remember the seal we've got now, guys, is seal of the tree for the main one. And you can upgrade that when you can. So yeah, we're just going to walk back to where we just were in that seal of the tree area. So yes, walk back to that save point. Malaire should be waiting just beside it now. There you go. Yeah, gate of the tree is where we've just walked to. So yes, talk to Malaire. She'll agree to help you. You'll get a trophy, Brilliance of the Tree. Right, once doors are open, we're going to engage in a new boss fight. So Malaire will help you, and you've got about 5 smaller bosses for this battle. Of course, the last one will not appear until the others are pretty much dead. But yeah, they're not too difficult. Just make sure you keep yourself buffed with Piercing Claw and Fire or Electric. And I guess Trailblazer's Oath if you want to. But like I said, with that, I find by the time you've used it and build your sync rate back up, it's pretty much worn off. So you lose a lot of damage anyway. So yeah, it's going to be about 5 of these. Guardians of the Tree. They're quite weak, luckily. And just one hit seems to stun them. Malaire will help you occasionally, very rarely, but she will help, just not very often. She'll normally come in when you need help the least, like you just died and then she'll come and help you. Yeah, her timing is impeccable. Right, and you see that purple barrier that normally protects the enemies within. Sometimes that will trigger when the final one is spawning the bigger guardian. So it's going to take her out next. Should be the final one. But once you get her going, she goes down really fast, guys. Especially with that weapon ability as well. And got them. So yes, get that trophy, guys. And you'll also get a new nucleus, the Guardian's nucleus. So come and talk to Malaire. And now we've got her permission, we can come over here and jump off to head into the secret area. So yes, you want to jump off, guys. I did try falling off this once and it killed me, but I'm not sure that's related to me falling or jumping. so just jump off to be safe. So we're in the secret area now, and this area is connected to a few endings. I know this looks like a bit of a glitch, just where you're just falling endlessly, but it's not. You do eventually land on your feet. Right, so we're in the Courtyard of the Sea. We're going to head down, we're going to trigger this new branch. Courtyard of the Tree, sorry, not sea. Yes, carry on forward after triggering that branch. Up the steps. Talk to the NPC on the right, Sharon. Yeah, have a quick chat, guys. Not too long, she do need to move on. Yeah, but she does like to talk. There will be a cutscene eventually once you've passed her dialogue so much. Yeah, here we go.
She has you turned a branch into a weapon. Now that you've, what will you do?
And you want to continue your mission. So when she asks you a question, choose to continue your mission. I don't think the other one does anything, but just choose to continue just in case. And you want to grab this item, guys. So that's a new seal. Right, once you've got that, head back outside. There's nothing to do in that pool of water for the time being. But you want to talk to Sharon, accept the mission, grab the item, then come back out. Now we're going to head clockwise around the outer side of the courtyard. You head clockwise around here. There's going to be a little portal at the back. It's going to take you to a bit of a hidden area, very first region of the game. Yes, you can see them stairs up ahead on the left. They warp you to another area. But we'll grab this outfit next, just over here. Yes, the Guardian set, Guardian armor, and the Guardian helmet. Yes, use this portal. It's going to warp you. It looks like a branch, but it's not. It just warps you to like a hidden part of the very first area in the game. So once you finally get back to your feet, come along here, follow the tunnel, grab this item on the end on the left. What's it left? No, sorry, it looks like it's right. Yeah, sorry, grab the item on the right, then take the alternate path. Down here, grab the item on the left, you'll find another seal. Grab a seal, kill the enemies outside, and carry on through this room. File there if you want to read it. Drop down this hatch. Make sure you got what you need, because you can't get back up without heading all the way back to the gate of the tree and using that portal at the back of it again. Grab this item here. Yes, that is a pure crystal times 3. Carry on down the tunnels once the tunnels open up. So you see here, this is actually the very first area in the game. That's the enemy we killed from behind the bars. And grab that new weapon, guys. The Blader sword. Yes, and make sure you grab that new weapon. Carry along here, drop down, and you find yourself back at the very first branch in the whole game. Right, let's level up technique a bit more if we can. And then whenever you're ready, we're going to warp to sewer town and the hidden platform. So yes, warp to the sewer town and the hidden platform, guys, and then we should be ready to pick up on the next part tomorrow. Yeah, there's not many more to go. There's kind of like 2 more areas. Then of course you've got a boss, you've got another secret boss. It's kind of in a secret area, but it's a very small part. You've basically got a boss in a safe room. But yes, once a hidden platform, we're going to board the train, guys. We don't want to wait till tomorrow, so there's no trains running tomorrow. So we're going to do this now, and then in the video tomorrow, we'll crack on with the ancient machine works. Head through the ticket barrier. And yes, shortly at the top, keep an eye on the left and you'll find the next branch. Yes, Ancient Machine Works, and there we go, guys, the next branch. So we'll leave it there for that one after taking a rest. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one tomorrow.